Angela Dawn.
Oh, she's just gorgeous.
Oh, no. She's Maureen. Everyone says she looks like Dave, but I reckon she looks like me.
Bobby!
Oh, yeah, all right. I'll see you after. I'll see you in a minute.
Hey, come on. All right. What a lovely surprise.
Obviously, the girls are leaving too, didn't I? That'll pop back with a baby.
Some of the other girls, they're not around too. I want to. There you go. Oh, you get funnier by the day, don't you, my little Angela Dawn? Hey, oh, hey.
Have you no care at all about the reputation of this company, Miss Hindley? You, of all people, should know that the word consignment contains a letter G, and it's no there.
I do apologise, Mr. Brady.
Retype it, please.
Of course. Mr. Brady. Ian?
Maureen? So, where's the father?
In the tap room of the steelworks with his old man, I'll bet.
Oh, no. Dave's come over all responsible since she was born. You wouldn't believe it.
You're right. I wouldn't. He scares more than a kid himself.
No, honest. He's taking fatherhood dead seriously. I've just left him soaking nappies.
Good. Listen, Ian and I were only saying the other night, it's about time you brought Dave round. Give him a proper welcome to the family. I mean, he and Ian are practically brothers-in-law now, and yet, well, they still hardly know each other.
Yeah. I'd love to come round.
Good. Good.
Don't see the point in going round to Myra's. She doesn't even like me. And as for Ian, I can't make head nor bloody tail of him.
Dave, we agreed. We're making a new start. And that includes my mum and dad. Hiya, Mum.
Hello, love.
Right.
Hiya, Dad.
You're late, aren't you?
I know, Dad. It's taken ages getting our stuff together. You sure you don't mind?
Oh, of course not. Any time.
Hello.
Oh, here, give it to me. Come on.
Don't think we should leave her.
Oh, come on, of course you can. Give it to me. Come on, David, we're all family now. Oh, there you are. Yeah, now, she'll be fine. You've got after Myra's.
Let's go. See you later.
Right, ciao, love. Hey.
Hey, come on, you. You won't bite. Hey, Gran.
Hello, Maureen, love. You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Gran's just going up, aren't you? Am I? But she's only just come. Yeah, and you're tired. Come on, I'll bring you a cup and a slice of bread and butter in a minute.
No.
Night, love. Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, don't forget that. There you go. And how are you, Bugalugs?
All right.
Anyone fancy a drink? Do the honours, Essie, please.
Jawohl, Liebling.
All right, Ian.
All right, Maureen. How are you?
Good.
And how's the weather?
Not bad.
Good.
And how's the little one?
No, she's fine, thanks.
Like dogs, do
Just
you?
with Mum and Dad. Would
Yeah, I've got one.
I know. First time.
And I have a question for you.
She settled all right, though. Mum was dead.
Does a dog have a soul?
How is Mum?
You are?
I said, does a dog have a soul? I mean, we can agree that a dog maybe has a personality. So why not a soul? Or maybe you think the entire notion of soul is trash, eh? That a dog is no more than a complex biological machine, as are we, us here now, in this room. And that by extension, the whole notion of soul is shite. Ergo, the whole notion of God is too.
Bloody hell, Neddy. You've confused him now.
Language, Hessie, please, language.
That's where it's coming from you.
You saying I'm a hypocrite, eh? Then why? Why would I have started a swear box? Eh? I mean, standards have to be maintained. Isn't that right, Maureen? After all, we do share this house with a respectable old lady. Not to mention a fucking budgie who must know, under any circumstances, be encouraged to learn filth. Pardon my French, Joey. Oh, dearie me, eh? That's me skint. How you doing, Dave?
Not bad, Ian.
So you've got a job yet?
Well, not, but I'm seeing someone next week, so hopefully.
Managed to finish a little bit early.
So make me dance.
Hey, you. Thought you were coming straight up.
Does a dog have a soul?
Dog bugger.
I've never met anyone like him.
Nah, I told you Ian can be all right when he wants to be. Just got to get to know him a bit, that's all.
What's all that Neddy Hesse stuff? Hesse.
They're just nicknames. Neddy's from the Goon Show, and Myra Hessie's some famous piano player.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, well, Ian's into all that kind of stuff, isn't he? Classical music, jazz, books. So's Myra now. I think it's been really good for her. Opened her mind up to new things.
Not like me, then.
What do you mean?
What have I ever done for you?
Well, not much, really. Apart from marrying me and giving me the most beautiful baby in the world. Come on, let's go.
Does a dog have a soul?
Keep a hold of your dog.
Ergo, the whole notion of God is shite.
Look at that. Take a picture, Hesse. Line under the flash of Hesse.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
So what do you think, Dave?
Don't get it.
Dave? It's lovely.
I don't know what hills are for, do I?
It's a waste on him, Ian. You'll be stuck in Gorton with him, Mo, for the rest of your life.
Oh, no, he won't. Redevelopment. Powers that be are gonna raise Gorton to the ground, son.
That's not for ages, is it?
Oh, no. Gran's just said she's got to go next month. Which obviously means Neddy and I also.
Where to?
Hattersley.
That big estate they're building out in the Peak District.
There's lovely countryside all around.
They can't just knock Gorton down.
Dearie me. Is the boy getting emotional about his home?
Yeah, well, wouldn't you? Back where you're from.
You know nothing about where I'm from, son.
So tell us, what's it like, Scotland? Like this, or what?
Some places, aye. Others are a wee bit more urban. There's not a lock, or a bank, or a bonny brae in sight. But in those places, a man may split another man's head open for simply looking at him in the wrong way.
So which part are you from, then, eh?
Oh, I have an acquaintance with both.
Why can't you just give a straight answer to a straight question?
There's a wee thing called privacy. I'll thank you to respect mine.
Need a piss.
Yeah, me too.
Just hit the radio, Mo.
I'm glad I'm seeing more of you again. I hardly saw you at all when you and Ian first got together.
Hey, we are sisters, Moby, and nothing will ever get in the way of that.
Would that be that Mrs. Reed, eh? Lady whose daughter disappeared.
Yeah, Pauline. Almost 2 years now. That's the bedroom. Often see her mum up there at night.
You must have known that lassie well, eh?
Yeah. So did Maureen and Myra. Police said she met some lad and run off with him.
What? You don't believe that, eh?
She weren't that type of girl.
Yeah, right. They're all that type of girl. Hey, come here.
Whoa! Get your hands here! Get in there!
When are we, Maureen? We on Mars?
I think it's all right.
Right, we've got her. Careful, Maureen, no bumper. So what do you think, then?
Better than staying in Gorton.
Excuse the mess. We've still not finished unpacking properly yet.
Oh, it's nice, Myra. It's smashing.
Yeah. We're through with it. Still lots to do, mind, you know, lampshades and rugs and accessories to buy, but...
Well, I'll help you.
Hey, that'd be great. We could go down Ashton Market.
Yeah,
Where's he?
I'd love that. Because Angela's desperate for clothes.
I haven't even said hello to her yet. Hello. Look at you.
She's getting bigger by the day, isn't she?
She's a funny thing.
Hello, Angela. Hey, hello.
Oh, she's gorgeous, aren't you?
Shut the door. Shut the door!
What's up?
Who said you could come up here, you bloody moron? Eh?
All right, sorry. Jesus, I only came to say hello and give you this. Moving in present.
Well, apology accepted. Now, please, get out.
Mrs. Kilbride?
Yes?
Detective Chief Inspector Mounsey, Ashton Police. It's about your John.
Yes? What about him?
I've no news, I'm afraid, love. I've just taken over command here. I want to familiarise myself with the case.
Thought you'd given up. We haven't heard from you in ages. You'd better come in.
Thank you very much.
Hey, that's my
Boys,
train!
go in the other room, please.
Go on.
Stop
there.
Come on.
Fine then.
Danny, do as you're told.
Thank you. I'm sorry about this, Mrs. Kilbride, but I need you to go over the events of the day John disappeared again, please.
He'd gone to the pictures with a pal. Afterwards, they went down the market. John often did. You know, to earn a few bob. Carrying stuff for folk. Clearing up. Eventually, John's pal went home.
This would be about what time?
5:30. It was dark. Fog coming down. John was stood by the bins. That's the last time anyone remembers seeing him. It's not as if I hadn't drummed it into all of them. If a strange man ever offers you sweets and says, come with me, you don't. You run away home. You run away home.
What's going on? Who are you?
He's a policeman, Pat.
DCI Mounsey.
What do you mean coming round here upsetting her? Gillis,
Well, that wasn't my intention.
that's all you lot have done from the bloody beginning.
Pat, don't start.
All that fuss for a few weeks, searching the town, searching this house, accusing me of doing away with him, and then nothing. You think he's dead, so there's no point looking, don't you?
I'm aware that this must be very distressing for you.
We don't want your sympathy. We just want our lad back.
What do you think happened to John Kilbride?
DCI Downs turned the town upside down. He searched every garage, shed, river, pond, canal.
I know. I'm asking what you think happened to him. He was last seen at Ashton Market. I'm told you spend a lot of time up there.
Chasing people who steal handbags and wallets, sir. Not children.
So you think John was abducted?
He was a happy lad by all accounts. I can't see him running away.
And you discount the theory the father was involved?
Well, I know fathers are always the first suspects.
Yes.
But I've met him and I can't see it. Can you?
No, I can't. Right, you and I are going to give this case a boot at the backside. Christ knows when we're going to find the time, but we will. John Kilbride went missing on the 23rd of November last year.
Danny, look up.
Now, that is the day after President Kennedy was assassinated. Everybody remembers where they were that day. All we want people to do is think back. Did you go to Ashton the next day? And if you did you come to this market? Did you see this boy? Or did you see anyone watching children? Or in any other way acting suspiciously? And if you did, please contact Ashton Police.
Does Danny look a lot like John?
Well, I mean, the thing is... I mean, Danny looks frightened now, but our John, you never saw him without a smile on his face.
Danny, can we just have you over here, mate?
Good lad, Danny.
Let's have another one, Danny. One more time, Danny.
Do you miss your brother, Danny?
What do you think?
Thank you, gentlemen of the press. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. It's okay, love. You did good. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks,
Cheers.
He's done very well.
Mrs. Kilbride, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Mr. Mousy.
Not at all. Well done, lad.
Come on. I'm proud of you.
It'd be worth a try.
I'm not sure DCS Prescott will agree.
Worry about him, he's in Preston.
You didn't seriously think you could pull something like this off without me finding out? It's a year, Joe. We gave it substantial publicity at the time. The chances of anybody remembering anything new
I just
now,
felt we owed it to
all
the family.
you're doing is giving them false hope.
Right, well, what am I supposed to do then? Tell them we're dropping it?
No. Do what you can, but do it in your own time. If it's a lost cause, I can't keep throwing money at it.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Dad? Jesus, you walk halfway across pissing Manchester, wait hours to see some git of a foreman, then he tells you I don't know who told you this job's going here. I told him it was you pillock. What's up with you?
It's Angela.
What about her?
She was taken poorly. Maureen's had to take her to hospital.
Why? What's wrong with her? Well, is it serious or what?
The poor little thing. She wasn't breathing properly. They tried things. Tried to save her, but they couldn't.
No. No, you've got this wrong. You get everything wrong. Which hospital is she in?
Ankles, it's true, Dave. I was there.
No, get off me!
She seemed all right when I put her down. A bit quiet, and I know she'd had that bad chest last week.
They
but
told you that that's not what caused it. They said the windpipe hadn't developed properly.
I thought I was a good mother. You know, I thought I was doing things right.
You were, for Christ's sake. Get it in your head. It wasn't anyone's fault.
Bloody hell, Dave, lay off her. You can see the state she's in. Can I make you another cup of tea, love?
No. I think maybe we should take a wee drive out, you know. Clear our heads. Come on, Dave.
Is that new?
Traveller. Converts to a two-seater. Never know when you might need the extra baggage capacity.
Anyone fancy a stroll? Dave?
If you want.
Maureen?
I'm in heels.
We'll stop in the car. I'm so glad you came to me.
Who else would I go to?
How's Mum taking it?
She's in pieces. I sat by Angela in the hospital for ages, knowing she was gone, but you still wait for something. A whimper or a breath. Anything.
It's the silence that gets you, isn't it?
I didn't know you had ever seen anyone dead.
My friend Michael.
Oh, God, yeah. He that drowned in Gorton Desert. I remember how upset you were.
I'll never forget them pulling him out. Laying him on the bank. I kept staring at him. Willing him to come awake again,
But they don't, do they?
Here.
Why here?
That's why. I live for this place. It owns my soul.
Another little flower for God's garden. That's lovely. Isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Can I hear? Yeah. Oh, God, Mary. I'm so sorry.
Shit. Look at me. Please don't tell Ian, will you?
All right, Gary, sober it up.
Aye, just about, sir, yeah.
Very good, lad.
Yourself?
Come in.
How was your Christmas, sir?
Noisy. My lads are getting old enough to have a decent scrap now. Anything kicked off here over Christmas?
Couple of break-ins, plenty of drunken disorderlies, and we've had this through from Manchester. A 10-year-old lass called Leslie Ann Downey gone missing. I phoned them so I could get a description. She's from Ancoats, went to a fair and didn't come home. That's all they tell me.
Not the most communicative force, are they? I've been on to them about John Kilbride, didn't want to know. When I asked them if there'd any kiddies missing on their patch in the past year or two, they took it as a personal bloody insult. The Angles.
That's me.
PCI Mountain, Ashton, have you got a minute?
Just about.
This missing lass, Leslie Ann Downey, ain't making any progress?
Well, we haven't found her, if that's what you mean.
Only we've had a lad missing for over a year now, John Kilbride.
Never heard of him.
I'm wondering if there might be a connection.
I doubt it.
Why?
He was the stepfather.
Get it off! Come on!
Why are you listening to me?
Come on, you've had enough. Come on.
Mother's covering up for him. It's all bollocks.
So he's admitted killing her, has he?
Give us another half hour, then all we need's the body, and we'll charge him. I should forget about the connection if I were you.
There's no shops. It's a shithole.
Well, it's got to be better than that pokey little house in Garton.
Yeah, well, try telling him that. He's been sulking ever since we got here.
Shut your face, you!
Hey!
Don't you talk to my sister like that.
Keep your nose out. I'll speak to her how I bloody well like.
You had to move. Wild Street will be rubble in a few months, and besides, it's got memories Moby needs to put behind her.
What, and you think I don't know that?
I just knew that Angela hadn't completely gone. You know, that her spirit's somewhere safe.
I hope she's in heaven too, Moby.
But you don't believe it, do you? You would have done once. You were more religious than me, you.
Well, I don't believe in all that sin and redemption and forgiveness mumbo-jumbo Father Theodore used to spout at St. Francis.
Not new.
Japanese. Cost me a month of my shitey wage. Has to be an easy way of getting money in.
Rob a bank.
You've just read my mind, son. Fancy helping me?
Bit out of my league.
Why? You've stolen before, haven't you? I mean, using court for it.
Yeah, that was just ciggies from a corner shop. But...
So you've no moral qualms?
No.
Out of a job? Skin?
Well, Warren's just been taken on part-time.
I say your skin.
You're serious, aren't you?
We've already access to the necessary firearms.
Firearms?
Aye. Myra's joined Cheadle Gun Club.
Yeah, Maureen said.
So? Interested?
Yeah, I am.
I never found his body. Whose body? Major Glenn Miller. That's who. One moment you're flying through the air. Suddenly the engine coughs, dies. The next you're heading towards oblivion.
I'm for bed, Mo. You look done in too. Why don't you stay tonight? Boys can sleep on the sofa. They can sleep upstairs.
Yeah, all right.
Night night, boys.
Aye.
Chuck us that pillow, Mo.
Thanks. There you go. Poor girl's family.
What?
Leslie Ann Downey. Even offering rewards done no good.
Yeah, well, that child should never have been allowed out at that time.
That's a bit harsh. Blaming the parents.
On you, kid. I doubt they'll ever see you again anyway.
Give us a hand, eh?
How do I know you're not queer?
Because I can think of better ways of getting our kicks than up another man's arse.
Oh. This takes me back. You were always slipping in beside me when you were little. When you'd had one of your bad dreams. I used to put my arm around you like this and tell you you'd be all right in the morning.
I remember.
You still think about her all the time, don't you?
Angela. Yeah.
It leaves me time, Moby.
I'm worried about Dave. He hardly talks to me since we lost her.
Just give him a bit of space. Ian's looking after him.
You reckon?
He'll be all right. You both will.
Promise.
Promise.
Night, Moby.
Oh. Like a little hot water bottle, you.
And it's off like it's in Open Shore Road.
Yeah. It's the third in a week, Derek. I want an arrest. I've got Prescott minding about this quarter's figures, haven't I?
Still not found Leslie Ann Downey, sir.
No. And you think, you know, if the stepfather's coughed to kill her, and he might have mentioned where the body is.
I don't think he has killed her.
Why?
I've spoken to a contact in Manchester CID. He says he hasn't confessed and he's still denying it.
Oh?
And Manchester have had another missing child. Lad called Keith Bennett left his home in Longsight to visit his grandma June last year and never got there.
All right, love. See you later. Cheerio.
Mrs. Johnson?
Yeah?
Detective Chief Inspector Mounsey, Ashton Police. It's about your son, Keith.
If you take my Jimmy in one more time, I'll bloody top myself. I will, I swear. I'll kill my children, then I'll kill myself.
Whoa. I'm not come to take anybody in, love.
6 times you've had him in. I can't stand it.
Right, please.
Jimmy thought the world of Keith. He wouldn't harm a hair on his head.
I believe you. I do. And I've got nothing to do with Manchester Police. All right? Can I come in?
I was out at bingo. I'd sent Keith to his grandma's. Of course, he never got there. Jimmy was alone here, weren't you?
And no way to prove that.
I mean, look at him. He's been off work ages with that chest. Most days he's hardly got the strength to climb the stairs. Does he look like a murderer? I haven't given up hope, you know, that Keith's still alive. What bothers me, though, he's not got these. He'd bust them the day before I was going to get them fixed. I just don't know how he'll be coping without them.
These disappearances, they really are close together. Leslie Ann Downey, Ancoats. Keith Bennett, Longsight. John Kilbride, Ashton. It's basically a triangle. Doesn't logic say that the bloke who's doing it could live in the middle of the triangle?
Gorton.
There was a girl went missing in Gorton.
I remember that case. Pauline Reed.
July 63, set off to a dance and...
She was older. She was 16 and thought she'd gone off with her boyfriend.
But her parents swore that was nonsense. She didn't have a boyfriend. Shouldn't we at least look at it,
Yes,
sir?
we should. You got the mother's address?
I don't know why, but I think this is where it happened. I think whoever it was pulled up behind her in a car.
And just bundled her into it.
No, I think he offered her a lift.
She wouldn't have accepted a lift off a stranger.
I don't think so, no.
I'm sure it was someone she knew. I don't think I've helped you at all, have I?
Yes, you have.
I'm going to go and walk home now.
Are you sure?
Yes,
If we get
thank
any
you.
news, love, we'll be right in touch.
Well,
You were right. Whoever abducted Pauline could well have been behind the disappearance of John and Keith and Leslie. And you're right, that person could have been from Gorton.
Then surely we should ask Manchester to start up house to house
No,
here.
that's a waste of time because in the 2 years since Pauline was abducted, they've knocked down most of Gorton and people have been rehoused to Withenshaw, Attersley, all over the shop. You might well have known the person who took her, but the chance of him still living round here are next to none.
I don't know what you see in this place when it's like this.
We love it in any weather, don't we, Neddy?
Show the laddie the toy, Essie.
What have you brought that for? Dave said he wanted to go. You're not going to let him fire it. It's only a bit of fun. You know, make sure it comes to no harm. Only bloody better.
Come on.
Just you be careful.
Don't worry, love.
Oh, God. This takes me back.
Oh, me too. I was never off the jukebox in Savory's.
Come on.
Don't be daft.
Come on. Hey! What's that? What's what? You're smiling?
See that? Shoot it. This bank job, we need to advance matters.
Is Myra in on this?
Who else is going to drive a getaway car?
Because Maureen hasn't got a clue, and if she ever found out...
You're not losing your nerve, are you?
No.
You're happy about the guns?
Well, just because we'd have them, don't mean we'd use them, does it?
Look, you're leaving the bank with the money, yeah? Some stupid clerk decides to have a go. Can he shake him loose? Police are on their way. Only chance of you getting out there with the money is to shoot him. What do you do? Huh? Clearly nothing. Piss off, eh? Now you should piss off back to the slums with the other morons where you belong.
Don't call me a moron.
You know nothing about anything.
I may not know the things you know. I may not know the books or the long words, but that doesn't make me a moron, all right?
So it is there, eh?
What is?
The fire. Myra had it once, but she's losing it. She does what I ask all too easily, but you, oh... I can see you doing anything. Just need educating. You see, we all die. It's just some people die sooner than others. That's nature. That's the only force that really matters. Now, you forget about God, religion, all that shite. That was nature that killed your baby. And if nature decides to give more power to some than others, so be it. So this bank job, I've identified a possible target. William and Glyn's bank on the Hyde Road. I want you to take a look. I'd value your opinion.
He moves behind her and hovers there. He would greatly like to mount as a victor, but dares not. Instead, he begins to beat her anew. He no longer knows who he is or where. His delirium has reached such a pitch. What do you think?
May I get you going? Doesn't do a lot for me.
Ian gave it to me.
What for?
Says he wants to open my mind to new ideas.
Well, good luck with him.
What's up?
I just don't like it, Dave. I don't see what pleasure a man can get from hitting a woman. But if that's the kind of thing Ian wants to interest you in, just don't talk to me about it, all right?
Well, it was you that said I should get to know him better.
What's going on?
It's Pat Kilbride. He's been arrested for being drunk and disorderly.
Alan, action on that, please.
Yeah, straight away, boss.
He's just assaulted PC Nash.
What happened?
Usual. Some moron will have called him a child killer. He'll have turned on them and then been given a good kicking, then drunk himself into oblivion to try and forget it.
Open the door.
Are you sure, sir?
Open it.
Mr. Mercy. Thank you.
Listen to me. You don't thank me for anything until I found your son.
But did not find him. We both know that. Forget it, Mr. Mounsey. Thanks for trying.
Cup of tea there, Andy. 3 sugars?
Sir.
Bob. I need tea, I'm famished.
Get your own, I've only just got in.
You finish work at 2. Where have you been? Just tell me.
Don't bloody maul me!
Well, answer the question then. Christ, what's got into you?
You bloody got into me, that's what.
What do you mean?
I've been to the doctors. I'm pregnant.
Jesus.
I knew you'd take it like that.
I've already lost one baby. If that ever happened to me again...
Yeah, what about if it happened to me again, eh? It's taken 2 of us, you know, to make it.
You don't understand. I'm just not ready for this yet.
Yeah, well, you can make that choice. You can bugger off. You can do what you bloody well like. I can't. It's here. It's mine. It's inside me now.
Hang on. Maureen, wait.
Piss off.
She's treating me like I don't exist. I've told you, girl. Oh, and it's that simple as it, ma'am.
Well, you've not left him.
What are you talking about? An excuse for a man in the front room.
Is Mum in?
You're in there. Shut the door behind you.
Here. What's it with you?
Maureen? I'm pregnant.
Oh, well, that's wonderful, isn't it?
No. Dave don't want it.
Eh?
How can I stay with him if he don't want it?
Well, you're not thinking of leaving him.
I don't know, Mum.
God, this is all I need.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's Ian.
What about Ian? Myra?
He's just been acting funny lately. Distant. There's nothing I don't do for that man, nothing. In bed, out of it. But sometimes lately he treats me like I'm no more than a skivvy. And he doesn't bloody help your Dave's around our house all the time.
Well, don't go blaming Dave. You said you thought it was a good thing then, pulling
Well,
up.
it's gone too far.
Come on now, stop this.
Yeah, but Mum, none of this would have happened if she hadn't let Dave Smith knock her up in the first place.
What?
She should have got rid of that baby, and she should get rid of this one.
Margaret. Oh, that's horrible.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
He never would have done once. What has happened to you?
I said, I'm sorry.
What are you looking at?
Who is it, Beth? No, you've got it all wrong. No.
I've looked at that bank. You're right, they're wide open. We only have 2 staff on a Saturdays.
Interesting. You've been doing other homework, I see.
Thought if I copied the bits you'd underlined down, I'd understand them better.
Murder is a hobby, a supreme pleasure. You understand that?
I could have. I never killed anyone.
I have.
Oh, yeah?
3 or 4. I haven't finished yet. Teenagers, they're ideal. Any younger, it's too much fuss. What? You don't believe me? You stood on the graves.
Such shit you talk.
You think I'm talking shit about using a gun for this blank job, eh?
Never said that.
So you are willing to use one?
If we use blanks, yeah.
Well, a gun with blanks is just an ornament. How can I get this across to you, eh? Half measures are dangerous. You just have to be willing to go the whole way. And look down the barrel. I said look down the fucking barrel. See? It's all about odds. Get those wrapped up. Put them in the suitcases. All suspicious materials must be removed from this house. Now.
Where's Maureen? She didn't go home last night.
I'm not surprised. Right state you've got her into. She's thinking of leaving you.
She won't leave me.
How do you know? What do you know about women? What do you know about bloody anything Dave Smith?
Women have to feel you need them. But you must never show them that you do.
Where are you taking him?
Left luggage.
Bloody hell. What else you putting them?
Mind your own.
So when will it be? The job?
We'll be in touch.
Wait, Bully! Come on, you can come up and see if you want. Oh, yeah.
What do I do? Where do I go?
I don't want you to go anywhere. I want this baby. I'm just scared.
So am I.
It's all right.
You said that before. Oh, Angela.
That can't happen again.
Please, God, Dave, don't let it.
It won't. Don't worry. Be all right. I'll sit down. Put the kettle on, yeah? All right?
Yeah. What's this?
I don't know. It came this morning. I've not really looked at it.
They're going to evict us.
They won't evict us.
Dave, it's the final demand. Unless we pay him the £14, 8 shillings rent arrears by Saturday, we're out.
All right, we'll pay him.
How? I'm on a pittance, you're on the dole.
I'll get a tap off me dad.
He's in London, and he's not got 2 beans to rub together anyway. I need a home, Dave. Our baby needs a home. Bloody get off your ass and do something.
I was thinking if we did the bank job this Saturday.
We're not quite ready.
Well, if I don't raise some cash, Maureen really will leave me.
Maybe there is a solution.
What?
Suppose we were to obtain the money from a third party.
What do you mean?
Well, I could go down Canal Street, you know. Pick up a businessman, shall we say, of a certain sexual orientation. Bring him back here, demand money off him. I think he'd part with it, rather than having to explain to wifey how he'd come by a beating.
Yeah, all right then. When?
Soon.
Now, piss off home and wait till we call for you. And I mean it.
Can't wait to get home.
I'm just knocking off, sir. Can I buy you a drink? You know what they're calling him around the station these days?
No.
Mounties, lad.
Come on. Let's get K-Lad.
Bloody hell, who's that?
Welcome.
Can I come in?
Myra? What are you doing here? I've got a message for Mum. You're seeing her tomorrow, aren't you? What message?
Well, can you tell her come round tomorrow evening so she can do my roots?
Was that it? Is that all you've come round for?
Sorry, I might have come round earlier. Listen, Dave, you couldn't walk us back, could you? Don't fancy walking back in the dark at this hour.
Yeah. Get my jeans.
Well, aren't you in the car?
No, I've already locked it up, so I've walked round.
Well, where's he? Why can't you walk you
Well,
round?
he's busy, isn't he? He's in his dark room messing about.
He's always in that bloody dark room.
All right.
Right, I'm going back to bed. Hey, don't stop drinking with Ian all night either. We've got to think of something to do about that letter in the morning.
Don't fret, something will turn up.
Yeah.
See you.
See you later.
See ya.
See ya. Shut the door.
Has he got someone? Has he got the businessman? What's he like?
Come at the door when the lights flash.
Come for those miniature wine bottles, eh?
You are?
Dave? 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 I told you not to get drunk. Are you all right? What's the matter? Bloody hell, Dave, what's happened to you? Hey, what's happened?
Ian's killed the man.
What do you mean, Ian's killed a man?
With an axe. He's mental. I've never seen anything like it. Filthy. It was like it was someone else.
Alone. I mean, couldn't you have done something to stop the fight?
It wasn't a fight, Maureen. It was slaughter. If I'd have tried to stop them, they'd have done the same to me.
Now, do you believe me?
Right, where's Myra?
Myra's
Is she all
part
right?
of it.
Myra?
Now, Guy. What's the messiest yet?
Myra? 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 What was that noise?
It's nothing, Gran. I dropped a tape recorder on my foot. Go back to bed. Night-night.
I can't believe what you're saying about Myra being involved.
She was, I'm telling you.
Should have seen the look in his eyes when that first blow registered.
I just wanted to get out of there.
You. Clean that.
It's all logical to them. Calm. It's been calm since we cleaned the room. Have a ciggy, drink some tea. Suppose I'd best be getting off. Don't want Maureen waking and finding me not there.
How are we going to get him in the car in full view of the neighbours? What about your prom?
Angela's pram.
And then that's it. Job done. And when I go, they give me this last look. Like I've passed the test. Till tomorrow then, eh? What we're gonna do?
Well, go to the police. What else?
Tell them what?
Dave, we'll have to.
Well, suppose Ian's realised I might do that. He might be waiting outside for me.
Right, well, then we wait till it's light. But we've got to do it. Hey, it'll be all right. We'll sort it out.
Don't know, Maureen. Don't know.
won't be long.
What's all this about?
Say they've seen somebody killed, sir.
Oh, yeah.
The lad's saying there's been a murder, but it's naught to do with him. I don't know what to make of it, sir.
He's only an apprentice.
He's not going to solve your financial problems after all.
Oh, we've got to take what you say at face value. We better take a look.
We need his clothes, Sergeant.
Right, Joe. Come on. Come with me. Come on.
Ashton CID?
DS Jock car. I want to speak to WDC Clayton.
It's me, Jock.
Fact, a lad named Edward Evans was murdered last night.
Come on.
Can you tell Joe Mounsey to get over here? I'll explain when he gets here.
Come on, son. They're ready for you. Come on.
Brady's admitted killing the lad.
Thank Christ for that.
He says you helped him.
I watched, that's all.
You got the lad's blood on you.
He killed him right in front of me. I had to clear up, I had to kneel in it.
What exactly did Myra do?
She called round for me, got me around the house.
I mean, after Brady hit the lad with the axe.
She watched. She helped clear up.
Which is no more than what you said you did.
But she planned it with him, she must have.
Why would they plan a murder and get you to watch?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, son, why should we?
Well, maybe it was because...
Because what?
Ian and me talked about robbing a bank. It was just talk, but he said he wanted to use guns. He told me he'd killed before, but I didn't believe him. Maybe last night was to prove to me that he could kill.
And for you to do the same?
I didn't kill that lad.
Look, we spoke to Myra. She said she wasn't involved. She said it was you and Brady. And Brady says the same. So why should we believe you and not them?
I came to you. Why would I do that if I'd murdered someone?
To save your own neck.
Yes, Joe, what is it?
I found this in the suspect's house, Mr. Ian Brady. Anyway, it's just random jottings. There's a list of names here, all actors mostly. So there's one name there that doesn't quite fit him.
John Kilbride. Good lad. What do you make of this, John Kilbride's name in Brady's notebook?
Could be a complete coincidence.
It's a bloody odd one, sir.
Well, it hardly matters, does it? Brady's admitted killing Evans. He'll get life for that.
It matters to the family of John Kilbride. It may matter to the families of other dead children, sir.
Well, if you want to pursue that, you're welcome to. Just don't get under our feet.
No, Dave hates me, but I never thought he'd gone this far.
What lies has Dave been telling?
It's bad enough he's got Ian into trouble. But for him to make out Myra's involved.
Look, if you've done that,
What do you mean, if? That's enough, come on. You're not saying you believe Dave?
I don't know what to believe,
She's
Ma'am.
my sister. Your own flesh and blood. You stick by Dave and not Myra. You're no daughter of mine.
Brady's admitted killing the lad.
We'll not be letting him go anywhere.
What about Smith?
Well, the little toe rag looks as though he's telling the truth, so we'll release him for now.
And the girlfriend?
Well, there's no evidence of direct involvement in the murder, so we'll let her go.